You're welcome to Pen Pal Academy once more. You're welcome to Pen Pal Academy. Watch. It's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks has gone, and we are in the last week. This is amazing. The last week of summer that's launching us into our new section. Alright, in case you don't know, Pen Pal Academy is hosting or would love to host you at our online story writing academy. So from now, begin to tell your parents it's going to be weekends, it's not going to disturb your normal academics. So begin to tell your parents to register for our online story writing academy launching this September. Yes, so we are launching it this September. It's going to be every weekend, that's every Saturdays. Details will be dropped to them. Just let them know. Tell them to come to me for more details. They have the details already actually. So in today's class, we'll be talking about narrative essay. Narrative essay. Now, by the end of the class, you should be able to explain what a narrative essay is. You should also be able to identify the key parts of a narrative essay, and you should be able to write a short form narrative essay of your own. Now, before we dive in quickly or continue, if you know you are not yet a subscriber, I don't have a word for you, but you've watched for the first week, second week, third week, and not yet still a subscriber till this very week. It's not nice. You can pause this video now, go back, subscribe before continuing. I'm giving you that time to subscribe now. Alright, thank you and welcome back to Pen Pal Academy. We are here for you, where young minds are able to thrive, where young minds are creative, and where expressive art meets accomplishment. You're welcome back. So, like I said, we'll be talking about narrative essay, and by the end of this class, you should be able to explain what narrative essay is, and you should also be able to identify the key parts of a narrative essay and write a short form of a narrative essay. Beautiful. So we have been doing story writing prep, but now let's get straight to business. At least we know that in your school now, once you go back, I just decided to infuse it. Once you go back, the first thing your teacher will ask you to do is how I spent my holiday, and that is a narrative essay. So you are going to you are going to write how you spent your holiday. It has always been even for me too. Whenever I go on holiday like this, I'm going back to school. We know that that's always the question in my JS1, JS2, JS3. That's always the first essay. How did you spend your holiday? Tell us. And now from there you can now tell us that, oh, I spent my holiday. Maybe you had your normal school summer, and you also had another different summer, online summer. It was sort of amazing. It made you do things that you never thought you would have done. It made you draw an avatar. It made you do this, do comic, do a whole lot. It was so amazing. Some of us that traveled along the line, oh, I went to grandma's house. I had to use grandma's phone or grandpa's phone to continue my class. I had to wait. Some people traveled and then they had to stop along the line and then continue later. So that is there, and that is why I said it will be so wise, it will be better for me to teach you here. Once I teach you, you will go back and it will be very easy for you to write. Are you excited? Beautiful. So What is a narrative essay? Sorry, my voice, I'm having cold. What is a narrative essay? A narrative essay is a story you write about yourself or you write about others. A narrative essay can be real, it can be a true story. How did I spend my holiday? Ah, I spent my holiday with SLA SLAFK kids, summer learning adventure for kids. I spent my holiday there. It was raining. I spent my holiday with Pen Pal Academy kids. So when you now do that, you now tell us location now, location is online and things like that. You continue unfolding and all of that. So let's continue. So you say that this one is true story. So but if they say narrate what you think that maths will be for you, or let's not even go far. Let's just say this is how I spent my holiday. You know there is a way your teacher will want to hear you write or see you write rather. She wants to see you write that even those things that did not happen, she expects it there. It happens to me. I tell my kids here in school, I'm also a classroom teacher. I tell them, see, when I give you creative writing, it doesn't have to be true. What have we been doing since the beginning of this class? The first class we had what? Picture play. And what did I tell you in that picture play? What can you see? You are seeing water. I said no, I'm not seeing water, I'm seeing digestion. Did I see anything that has to do with digestion there? No, but I imagined it. You are seeing a table. Some people told me they saw beauty and structure. Was there anything that shows that oh beauty there? No, but they imagined it. So creative writing is not about writing real stories. I know for creative writing we have what we call fiction and non-fictions. Don't worry, come to class. Come for story writing class. We have what we call fiction and non-fiction. So fiction here is where we do more of imagining. Now a fiction can be no. A fiction can be true. You should come for class. Come for our story writing class. A fiction can still be a true life event, but you still have to imagine the sequence. But in non-fiction, is something that occurs that is true. For your creative writing, you can write and what you are writing is not true. Imagine your write-up. That's what I'm saying. It can be real and it can be a made-up story, imaginative. It can be imaginative. Now, narrative essay always answers the question, who? Who are you talking about? Myself. What? What am I writing for? I'm writing to explain how I spent my holiday. When? When did you spend your holiday? All these questions you answer it in your essay. Where did you spend your holiday? Where? It will answer where too. Where did you spend your holiday? It will also answer how. How did you spend your holiday? It will also answer why. Why did you enjoy your holiday? So all these things must be factored into what you are writing. Alright. Now we have steps. You cannot everything in life has order. You cannot just go there, I want to write narrative essay and then you just start boo ba ba boo on your book. No, there is a step. Now, liking your creative writing like a bread. I don't know, some people might not know agege bread. Or if you don't know, just liking it like a bread, not the sliced one now, a full bread. Whereby you and in your head divide the bread and put your bama inside or your jam inside. Yes, in between them. Now, narrative writing steps. Lis ten very well. When as you are holding that bread, the upper part is where you introduce, sorry please, you introduce your characters, introduce the place and the time. So now, how did I spend my holiday? Oh, I spent my holiday with my family. We traveled out, we went to UK. These are the places we went to. We went to blah blah blah, blah blah blah, da da da. And it was at so time. We went out from the 2nd of August to the 22nd of August, blah blah blah. That's you are introducing what you want to talk about, your holiday. That's the top bread. Now the juicy middle is the bama, your butter, mayonnaise or your jam. Some people put ketchup in bread, right? This one is the main event or the problem. What was the problem you encountered? See, and I'm telling you, your creative writing should not be vague. That's why I taught you mental picture. Your creative writing should not be vague. So now you should be able to write, and then from my head I'm seeing everything that you're writing about. Hey, grandma came to the house, showered us with love in the house. After showering us love and all of that, she said that we are going to New York City. Immediately my excitement doubled up, that I almost jumped up from my chair, lifted up myself to hit the fan and came down back. As I'm saying it, are you not seeing somebody that looks like somebody was so happy that he jumped up and then almost hit the ceiling and fell down back to the chair? If you tell yourself the truth, you're almost imagining it. But if you tell me, grandma said we should come to New York, and I just started going to New York and we had fun, I cannot even envision anything. I cannot see anything. I cannot understand what you are saying through pictures. So ensure that your creative writing can influence people's mind such that when you are saying it, they can imagine it. There's a difference between I'm seeing a house. There's also a difference between I'm seeing a duplex that is blue in color, has a red roof, and is it a, I don't know if you get it. So when you describe it, there's this feeling it gives. Oh, the road is painted red. So I went for a wedding reception. There was red carpet on the floor. There was grass at the entrance, the grass rug at the entrance, and all of that. I don't know, you can see it. But I can just come and say, I went to a wedding. And then we danced and danced and danced and danced and danced until I was tired, my legs were paining me, and then I went home. No. So describe it. What happened before you entered? What happened before you left that place? For example, we are saying you spent your holiday at a park. You did not just go to the park. Wow. No, now calm down. Before you went to the park, something happened. What happened in the house? What happens 2 days before you went to that park? Did you have an idea about going to the park, or did you know that something like that will happen? If you did, what was your disposition? How did you prepare yourself for going to the park or whatever? Or how did you even react? So if you did not know, how did it take you up by surprise? And how were you able to prepare within that short period of time you heard you were going to the park? All these things are just the physics to your writing. Add it there. Don't just come and tell me, I went to a birthday party. Anybody can go to birthday party. What happened? Who is the person doing birthday? How is the person related to you? So during the holiday, someone will just say, come and see me, and then you just go without any significant importance of the person. How is this person related to you? Is it grandma? And we all know that grandma can bet for Africa. So once grandma says, children come over for the holiday, we are jumping. Hey, thank God oh, thank God oh, thank God oh. There's something that has happened, so tell us, don't hide it. The next one is the bottom bread. That is the bread that is under. We have done the top bread, we have done the juicy middle, and we have done the bottom bread. Please help me manage my voice. I'm having cold. So sorry about that. Now, how does it end or what you learned? You cannot tell me that you just went to grandma house and grandma did not teach you anything. In fact, you will attest that what your mom will even teach you at home is different from what grandma will go and teach you. It can be that for me, most of the time when I go to grandma house, I speak more of my dialect. In the house, we might speak English all through, but when I go to grandma's house, grandma does not speak English with me. Grandma will speak her dialect all through my stay, except if there's something I really do not understand. She will now use English to explain. But so I can say that, oh, this experience, this visit was worthwhile, because now I know that, for example, if you are the Yoruba, I know that Owo is hand. Now I know that money is Owo. I never knew it before. I don't know if you get it. So for you now, it can be the way grandma showers you with love or pampers you. That you know that this kind of love, you will not see it when you get home. Even if you see it, it cannot be like grandma. And many of you knows that grandma, they pet their children very well. So please just write. So the bottom bread is how it ended or what you learned. What did you learn from that your experience? I learned more of my dialect. I learned how to prepare yam and palm oil sauce. Mommy has been cooking yam and egg, yam and egg, yam and egg, yam and beans, yam and egg. But yeah, he went to grandma's house and grandma felt it that, oh, maybe you need to learn how to prepare ripe plantain and palm oil sauce. And she did it for you. Wow, and you enjoyed yourself. And there are a lot of experiences. Don't hide it in your creative writing. That is what makes your creative writing rich. And mind you, you can also imagine that you went to somewhere you did not go to for the sake of creative writing. So it's left to you. Now, what are the features? What are the characteristics? Creative writing is written in first person. That is I went to the mall. Or me, that will be the objective part. So I is subjective, me is objective. And then we, who are those people? Oh, I went to a birthday party with my friends. I went to, and you can also have two different or more experiences during the holiday. So let it be that when you write how you spent your holiday, submit to your teacher and your teacher reads it, if he knows that, oh, something happened to you during the break, something happened, what was that thing? And then you'll be able to tell them that yes, you attended a creative writing summer. Amazing. As characters, settings and events. So ensure that your creative writing has characters, setting, and event. There are things that occurs. It has character. Who are your characters? You, your family, your friends. Did you fight with anybody when during the holiday? The person, your enemies can also be your characters. Mind you, nature is also your character. The trees, the bridges, the roads, they are also your character. So perhaps you are just writing about I. Your interaction with the bridge, the road, how you cross and all of that can be your character. It's alright. The sun can be a character. When they say the sun smiles at me, some of you that know personification, the sun smiles at me. What are you thinking the sun is doing there? The sun is acting as a person there. So the sun is actually a character. So your creative writing must have a character, must have a setting and event. So it occurs in stages. Another one is that your creative writing uses action words and exciting details. Details, I've said it. Don't just tell us house. Tell us what the house looks like. Oh, it has staircases. It is a two-story building. You understand? Tell us the details. With about 20 floors, a skyscraper with thousands of floors, whatever. Tell us the details. It's alright. It also teaches a lesson or leaves a memory. If it does not teach a lesson, it has to leave a memory. There has to be something you are passing. There has to be an end goal. So your end goal is either that your creative write-up, your narrative essay teaches a lesson or leaves a memory. So for how do I spend my holiday? It might just leave a memory. But let me see what kind of creative topic can teach a lesson. If I say she write on how I can stay contented even as a student, you can see that one will teach a lesson. Beautiful. Ta-da! Your turn. So now we are practicing. If I say you should write it in the comment section, you will not write it there. You will come to my chat. So better still, you can just tell us, write in the comments how drop a review in the comment section for me. We are wrapping up, so I would love to hear from you personally. Some of your parents, I sent review form, they refuse to fill it. So I would like to hear from the horse's mouth. That's an idiomatic expression. I'm not calling you an horse. So I would like to hear from the horse's mouth. How has summer been for you? How has summer been for you? So write it in the comment section. How has summer been for you? So get ready. This week I'm trying to infuse presentation skills. So either through a voice note or a recording. So get ready. Or a video recording. So you write in the comment section how summer or what summer has been for you. How has summer been? Write it in the comment section. I need your reviews. Before you leave to do your assignment, go put it down in the comment section what summer has been like for you. Now, what you are going to send to me on WhatsApp is that you should write a short narrative essay, about the day you felt like an hero. What day you felt like an hero? Well, the day I felt like an hero was the day I saw your the every moment during summer, every moment I felt like an hero, sincerely speaking. So write about the day you felt like an hero. Let's see those beautiful work. Yes. So now you answer. What is it? Who is an hero? In fact, before you even think of the day you felt like an hero. Where did you feel it? Where? Who? Where? What? What made you feel that way? Hmm. How did you feel like an hero? And why did you feel like an hero for what you did? Mm-hmm. So think about it. Thank you for listening to Pen Pal. I think this is one of my longest, my longest class. Please take your time, listen, and do your assignment. If you are still, I gave you time to go and subscribe. If you have not still subscribed to this channel, please go and subscribe. Subscribing will keep you on track that even after summer, you still have me here dishing out valuable information to you. Much love from Pen Pal. From me to you. Pen Pal loves you very, very much. So please, if you're not even in the group and you're interested in our online story writing academy, this is a call for you to register. Just send me online story writing in the comment section. I will understand and send the link to, or I'll send my number, my WhatsApp number to you so that we can talk better from there. Have a glorious day, have a glorious time, and a glorious week. Bye. Much love from Pen Pal.